Hello everyone, this is the Stanley parable, and you'll notice that my cursor is being reflected in this screen. Ooh. Right, let's begin. So, if you don't know what this game is, I don't actually know what this game is. I just know it's a thing about the illusion of choice. Alright, we are alive.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of
the graphics of this is pretty good.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
How's the sound? Is it a good volume or...? Can I turn on? Yes, I can. Full captions, subtitles only. Yes. Actually, let's go full captions, because I want to see if there's any funny captions in this. Let's look at the achievements, because why not? Okay, there are 10 achievements. There's one called 88888888. That was related to the demo, but I thought none of the stuff in the demo was in the full game. Click on door 435 times. That seems easy. This is an achievement. Play the Stanley Parable for the duration of a Tuesday. Quit the game and start it again. Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes 22 seconds. You can't jump. Go outside. Beat the game. Unachievable. Right, okay. Oh!
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never
Oh no, the door's stuck.
No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
It was about
he
to
no longer
start
had
the
the
game.
ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Wait, what? Okay, so there's an ending for not starting the game. That's cool. Now we have to restart. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, so here's the door I have to click on, right?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Okay.
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Partition core, providing partitions for 50 years.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Wait a minute,
Perhaps
are you trying to
50
trick me
clicks will
again?
do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Okie dokie.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay. Nice picture. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
This isn't going to amount to anything, is it? 437. I didn't see a 437. Oh, there it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437. Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Really? Because I'm just going back and forth.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
But how do I jump?
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
I've never seen such enthusiasm over something so mundane.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
But that's what we started with.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Okay, let's keep going.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, which way are we going? Left or right? Right. People want me to go right. And disobey the narrator. No, hang on, both people in the chat are telling me to go right. It's not just you, okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What a mess. That room is very sparse. That's kind of creepy.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Ooh, a coffee machine.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yep, there's a nice painting.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
5th Annual
It's
Subcommittee
possible
Meeting
that this
of
is why
Internal
everyone
Revenue
left.
Analysis for Committees of the Royal Revenue Discussions Club. The committee hereby something the following that all
Stanley sat around waiting for
Something.
more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he
finally
decided
the
that
following.
the
I
day
can't
was
read
trying to
that, but
send
it must
a
be funny,
message.
right? Man, why can't I read all of this? I imagine it would be really funny. Recommendations from the Oversight Committee. General something something. What's over here? Oh, it's a letter. I can't read what it says. The vending machine. Yeah, I tried it. I don't know. Pressing E doesn't do anything. It just makes a clicking sound. I don't have any money. That mug says fuel on it. Alright, I guess we can exit this room now. No, you actually press E to interact. I think E and click do the same thing.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
There's a... Why is there a telephone in the box? There's that amazing painting again. That room doesn't look very nice.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Caution. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. This looks, familiar. Oh, I need a keycard for that. Yeah, this looks a lot like the demo. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion, will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off, $5,000. There's a lot of crates down there.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not sure. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Alright, shall we continue down that right path or get to the story or what? I think maybe we'll continue going to the right.
All of his
and see what
co-workers were gone.
happens.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Where does the platform lead? I don't know. Let's try it.
Stanley was
It
so
might
bad
loop
at
back
following
around.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision.
Now the narrator's getting sinister.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who? Who is her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
I didn't think there was another character in this.
She's been waiting.
Oh, this looks suspicious.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What am I gonna do? Is there something else I can do with here? Or do I have to pick the phone up? Will it ring out? I don't know! Pick up the phone, okay. We'll just go back to the beginning again.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
What the fuck?
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
What the hell?
Okay, there we go.
What?
All right, now,
What?
I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you
I
had a
can't
loving
move in this,
wife
by the way.
who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh, fuck!
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, no. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of
can't do
the
anything, yeah.
inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Did the room change?
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
What?
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he
it
began
is
to
changing.
fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and
A game with a baby?
controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over.
I haven't been paying
wishing on
attention. All the
hope that it
letters
would
spelling
never
something
end,
out.
that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? I see. How can I make him look at himself?
But here's the thing, if it's asking me not to press the button, then I'm obeying the narrator. Pressing different buttons doesn't do anything. So, what do I do? I don't know what I'm doing. Should I press or not? Does anything happen if I don't press it? I guess not. Well, yeah, pressing...
I suppose I can't. Not in the way.
Yeah, pressing nothing doesn't do anything.
But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended... We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time... And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried...